On Saturday against the Warriors, there was a clip of Josh Hart and Tom Thibodeau arguing on the bench. For people that aren't up to date, Josh Hart has been one of the most important Knicks this season and has been fantastic with Jalen Brunson on the court. But since he went down with a badly sprained ankle, Hart has been trying to adapt to his new role and has especially struggled offensively against the Warriors. While he had 7 assists and 7 rebounds, Hart was never a real scoring threat. The Warriors were able to hide their weakest defenders on him all night. He missed a few layups at the rim and started off 0 for 5 from the field. It also didn't help that he botched a few defensive coverages too. At the end of the quarter, Draymond runs an inverted pick and roll, and Hart double screen, which leaves Curry open for 3. On the way down, Deuce McBride tries to create a shot at the end of the buzzer, and he's late, and you'll see Tibbs talking to Hart like, "What are you doing?" Then early in the second half, the Knicks are trying to match up, and Hart inexplicably tells Anunoby to take Draymond. That means Butler is now open on the backside, and while he misses the shot, he gets the rebound and kicks it out to Moses Moody for 3. But where the real frustration between Hart and Tibbs stemmed from was due to the state of the Knicks offense, as they had trouble scoring all night, especially against the Warriors zone. The Warriors mixed in a zone 6 times, and the Knicks never scored against it. For most of the night, the Knicks went to the high ball screen with their center to break down the zone, but they couldn't find good shots. To start the fourth, the Warriors are in a 1-3-1 zone, and Payne and Robinson run that high ball screen with Hart setting another pick. After he gets the ball, he tries to move Draymond by fake passing before firing it to Robinson, but he drops the ball. Next possession, the Warriors go to a 3-2 zone, and you'll see the same high ball screen again. This time Hart stays on the wing, and his pass gets deflected by Moody. And you'll see Hart looking at Tibbs like, "What are we doing?" That's because that was the third possession where the Knicks went to the ball screen with very poor results. So next trip down, the Knicks are in the same alignment, but this time, Towns cuts down the middle and Hart cuts from the baseline. Now if Towns just waited a split second longer, Anunoby would have been open for 3, but he tries to float it over Draymond instead. With the Warriors now on a 7-0 run, the Knicks have OG Anunoby cut down from the wing this time, and again, Draymond's there early and he's able to contest his layup. And then on the way down, Butler has Hart on the switch and gets a pretty open jumper. After the ball goes out of bounds, Thibodeau calls the play. At the same time, Hart seems to propose another play call, probably for Karl Anthony Towns because he's pointing at him. So when Tibbs calls a 1-5 special, Hart doesn't like the call. Now the camera pans away for a little bit, but you'll see that Tibbs went with his own play, 1-5 special. With the Warriors still in the zone, Towns fakes the screen. It's Hart who cuts middle this time, and this was probably their best shot they got in the zone. Now, the Warriors called timeout on the following possession, and ESPN caught the exchange between Tibbs and Hart, and you'll see Tibbs say, "When we call a effing play, do your effing job." Yeah, we're right. Now I think he's continuing to say, "do your job" multiple times here before the camera pans away. Now, was this interaction a big deal? Probably not, but their exchange didn't really solve things either. Without Brunson, the Knicks were actually still able to make it a game with the help from this long Karl Anthony Towns 3. A few minutes later, Bridges rushes down the floor and goes into a very nice fadeaway to tie the game at 88. But after that, the Knicks offense was really disorganized down the stretch. Bridges and Towns run the pick and roll, and he tries another jumper. Hart's able to bat it back out and tells the Knicks to slow down, but Towns takes a really early 3 instead. On the other end, Steph Curry tries attacking Cat and misses the layup. With a prime opportunity to run, Hart uncharacteristically slows it down. Even then, the Knicks still have a 5-on-3, but everyone's clumped in the paint. McBride tries to drive on Curry, and he gets easily blocked in the paint. The Warriors then try to run themselves, and they're able to set up the split action for a wide open Curry 3. The Knicks catch a break, and they have another chance to run. Towns slows it down though, and tries going through 2 people, which leads to a turnover and foul. Then, after another scoreless possession and a chance to close the game, Draymond puts it in his own hands by attacking Cat off the dribble, and lays it home to make it a 6-point game and pulls out the nightmare against the Knicks. For Josh Hart, there were multiple times in this game where he was upset about how the offense was looking or a player's decision making. The thing is, he also didn't really help. He didn't score a point in this game, and as a result, the Knicks lose another primetime game to a contender. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, like and subscribe. You can support me on these platforms. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.